at the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I get, the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see him too.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. There we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
Stay with me, you ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so at ease, let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage where we can go and make sounds that.
Call you Dale cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright.
some Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Young Kwaku has it all teed up. And away we go from East Rutherford. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long for him here. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on 4th down. And the fake works to perfection. 1st down.
Hey, listen, a fake is always a real threat on 4th and inches, so these defenses, they're always looking for it. It took one heck of an acting job by the punt unit to sell it enough to go get that space and pick up the 1st down.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On the move, headed right. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Christian Bedford has it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And this one does not go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you can feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or 2 before he can get to that 20. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sideline.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. It's Azareye'h Thomas making the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work you're doing. Defense did to give you that ball.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. First down from the 41.
Let's go now.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Chooses to bring this one out. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
That one's complete over the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Will take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore, they've been play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against the defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Cougar 19.
Second down carry for Taylor. His gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. 21-0 our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Come on. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Working on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Pass play coming here. He has room past the 25. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
19.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Taylor, and he gets in, touchdown! The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Romo's point after is good. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
Return coming from the 6. In the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that carry only nets one on the plunge off the gut.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another carry for Robinson. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Two all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lead up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
They're on 37-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll come out throwing. Forced out to his right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
19 tight.
Throwing again on 2nd. This is complete downfield to Smith. And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone on 1st. Near the goal line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready.
Running right. This is Taylor. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Back to throw. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Trey Greenlaw picks it off. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. First call here coming from the shotgun. The toss snap to Robinson. Shoots away from one. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, we're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Chuck now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down, give to Robinson. Space on the right. He's got room. Touchdown! The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Ready.
First down now. Ball at the 33.
Here we go. 18, 5.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Looking to throw again on second down. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Set.
They'll throw it here on first. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive. Putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
18, run, go.
Sticking to the air here. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Romo adds the point after. And the Jets cut the lead by a quarter. It's down now to 21. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a 1st down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st down, Buffalo.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Off the play action, jump. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Running left is Robinson. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a 1st down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on 1st and 2nd down.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Start on the ground. Taylor. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Drops by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taken in by Smith. It's a race down the right side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Romo's point after is good. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up. So we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Chuck. Chased out to his right. Throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now. The Bills with a punt team out there. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. Massive hit, the ball's out. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready, go.
All movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Following the false start, here comes 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Running it after the penalty. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys in holding right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Come on. Hit. 19, 18.
3rd and long for him here. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Picked up a 34 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired.
Taylor hit, and the ball is loose. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounced on it inside the 10. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Panther 60. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Romo adds the point after. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bills take over first and 10.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Motion to tight end left. First and 10, around to Robinson. They're in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Chuck now from the gun. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 now from the 46. Chuck working from the gun. Another one caught by Coleman. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down now, ball at the 33. Robinson on the toss left side. And gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
You gain that kind of yards in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Let's go. 60, go.
On the give, it's Gordon. Cuts his way through a tackle. Oh, and he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. His return starts at the 5. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Ready.
Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Making it even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cowboys, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To the air now on first and 10. Escapes the pocket. Now we'll try one deep down the right, and they pick him off again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Another carry for Robinson. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just one more yard to move the chains. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Staying with Robinson. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. They're up now, ready. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Ready. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying the comeback route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37.
Warriors 70. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Ready, break. Let's go now.
Back to throw. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets, 14 points back. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Rep Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark the comeback?
Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. The Jets take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. Jets into the nickel, 3rd down. Robinson on the inside give. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Punt team on the field. Fielded at the 11. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Out close to the 30. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19, 19 Lions.
Looking now from the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Escapes the pocket. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down after a short gain. Throwing now. Completed over the middle. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. It's caught by Wilson. 30. Keeps himself upright. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
As we approach the final half minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And this is out of bounds, and with it, their hopes of a win bounce away too. That was probably their last chance. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
Hey, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we